Hey guys, and welcome. My name's NG Paradox. If you're watching this right now, you're watching this after the live stream on YouTube, and welcome. We're continuing our story as Harren the Black. Obviously before, it wasn't going so well. We kind of lost complete control over the Riverlands, but we're taking it back. We've punished some already, such as the Brackens and the Tullys, but there's still more to be done. Much more to be done. So we need to continue doing what we continued last time. I'm going to be talking to people in the chat because it's obviously a live stream. So obviously if you guys watching later on YouTube, you can notice that I'm just talking to other people or reading comments, stuff like that. It's not that I'm going crazy. I'm reading people's comments in the chat. So please don't think I'm crazy. And I know it's annoying. I wish you guys could see it as well. But next time, please join us. We do this every Sunday. It's a Sunday small council stream. So just in case you didn't know, that's a Sunday. Just making sure that's clear, okay? Usually about 7:30 PM London time, just so you guys know. So join us next time if you did not come last time. But yeah, okay. Looking at the chat at the moment, yeah, people are kind of saying a lot of random stuff. But yeah, okay, let's begin. So last time we were trying to decide who to attack next. Now I'm going to do a feast to begin with. I think we need to get the people to like us a bit more. We killed off a lot of the Targaryens, but I want to take Rhaenys as my salt wife. But at the moment she's in the ruins. We've got to wait for her wars to end. Then hopefully when she's back, we can take her as a salt wife, take the last Targaryen with her dragons and her swords as my salt wife. It'll be perfect. So hopefully that works out, but we'll have to wait and see. But until then, I'm going to ask people in my chat, my small council. You guys are my small council. You'll be helping me making big decisions. I have my first big decision for you while I have my feast. I need to plan to attack someone. We have enough piety, and before Harren dies, he's 63 years old. He could easily die at any point. We need to invade as many people as possible. So who should we attack next? Should we attack Acorn's Ridge? Let's have a quick look what they have. They have 4,300 men. We can take them on quite easily. They have one ally of Seaguard. We could attack the Darries. The Darries have no allies, which is pretty good, and have only 2,000 men. Or I'd say the next best one would be Duskendale. Let's get these guys in the south. And they have two allies of the Malisters as well, and also the Pages. Okay, and they have how many men? 6,000 men. To be honest, I think the Bay of Claws is probably the best choice. Take them out first, then go for Acorn's Ridge, then Duskendale, and then go north to take out the rest. The Blackwoods, the Malisters, and the Freys, of course. Someone saying wipe out the Darries. That may be a bit too far. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Looks like most people are saying the Bay of Claws, from what I can see. Okay, I kind of agree with that. I think that's the best option for us. We'll go for the Bay of Claws then. I'll let you guys continue to say while we have a feast to get some more vassals to like us. Harren must have his feasts. And let's get the time rolling. We take back what's ours. We'll become a great kingdom once again. Okay, after countless swinging your sword and starting to learn the ins and outs of every strike that is possible against your foe. Okay, so we might have gained trained... We did not gain trained fighter. But to be honest, Harren's done pretty well when it's come to fighting. I have no idea how he's been defeating the people he's come across so far. I mean, he has duelists and stuff, but it's only a 3 at the moment. But he keeps surviving. You know, Harren is a survivor. Everybody was talking about musicians. And I finally had some time off my preparations for my feast so I could see with my own eyes. Let's of course hire them, have the biggest feast ever, get people to love us, get people to love us, spend lavishly. And people are already putting in quotes from the Reigns of Castamere, of course. I should always expect that when I start this. But I would not be able to attend your feast. Who is this? Woad, and Vances, and the Waynes, and the Leicesters, and Harlaw, and Greyjoy, and Bracken. it's kind of most people. Okay, a couple of smaller ones, that's fine. I guess maybe, were they on like, no, they're not on raids. Okay, they just didn't want to come then, fine, F them. Your Grace, a raven has arrived from Sir Harry's at High Heart. He's announced a wedding between Sir Harry's Bracken and Lady Lisa. Only the formality of our agreement is now needed for the ceremony to go ahead. Well, Mr. Bracken, you've got a new wife. Attractive and quick. You know what? I'm not really that fond of you. You did kind of lead the uprising against us, which is why we went for you kind of first. Only if I have first night with the bride, I will never debase my subjects by exercising this right. Yeah, only if I can have first night with the bride. F you, Bracken. F you. So I didn't ask the small council. At the moment, the lag between me saying things and the chat being able to see it is quite big. So I'm going to try and avoid a lot of that at the moment. Did we have the feast? Okay, there we go. They've finally arrived. Hopefully we can get them to like us. Someone wants to be... Ryan would like to be the court executioner. Of course, Ryan. Oh, okay, lots of people are asking to be the court executioner. Mark and Ryan. Well, one of you has to prove yourselves to be the court executioner. I can't have two people asking for this, to be honest. Like, what am I meant to do with that? Jesus. You guys have got to get your act together here. Seduce your grandfather's corpse. Oh, Ben. Oh, Ben. I should expect this type of thing. I expect this type of thing from Joshua, Ben, not from you. But yeah, one of the slaves in your camps distinguished themselves. He's a formidable fighter. Marshall is pretty good. He's brave. Yes, of course. Maybe he could be my new bodyguard. Yeah, there you go, bodyguard. That is pretty good. 18 dual skill. That is perfect. Excellent choice there. Excellent. Okay, yeah, it is called the King's Justice. That is, it's not usually the King's Executioner, it's called the King's Justice. Yes, it is normally called that, but yeah. Okay, told everyone how great the food was. Thank you, Rosby. You know what, Rosby, you've not been too bad. He's not been too bad, actually. He did not rebel against us, if I remember correctly. And he's been kind of nice to us. That's kind of nice to hear. And it's like the King of Dawn died. We can have a quick look down there. Let's have a quick look. Prince Lewin. Now, he's got pretty good intrigue. He's a lunatic, though. Stressed. No children. Married to a Vaith. And Prince Oberyn of the Sand Ship is next. He's... Oh, what the hell? Why is everyone a lunatic? Did it miss out the daughter? Let's have a quick look here. She's... Oh, what the... She's a lunatic? He's a lunatic. She's a lunatic. He's a lunatic. And what the hell happened to the land? The martyr? Even the father's a lunatic. What the hell? And his brother's a... What is going on here? Did I break something? Did I break something? Okay, her children are... I have no idea what's going on there. No idea what's going on. Silas wants to be the funny whore. I'm sorry, we do not have any funny whores in our court. You can be the whore, but no funny whores. No. Unless you want to be the jester. You can be one or the other, jester or the whore. But yeah. I think we don't call them whores, we call them courtesans. But yes. Bit more dignified. Bit more dignified. It's a bug. Ah. So really, does that happen all the time? I've never noticed that with the Martells. Is that just kind of in this scenario or something? Apparently people saying it's a bug. Everyone's a lunatic. You get a lunatic. You have a lunatic. Everyone gets a lunatic. Okay. The time for the bed-in has come. Excellent. As the feast is winding down, you rise to speak. I've actually never clicked this before, actually. This is kind of nice. You announce the bed-in is to happen immediately, and that you are to bed, Lady Lisa. It's only fair. It's the first night. But yeah, as you're right, Sir Harris can only watch in horror as you lead her out the hall and up to his chamber. She's a good one, 19 years old, you know. I'm a 63-year-old man. I'm sure that's good for us. But yeah, they should be honored. Ooh, lose 200 prestige. Well, we got a lot of prestige, to be honest. He doesn't like us. Okay, that's fine. Only he doesn't like us. I can live with that. To be honest, I think I can live with that. I don't think he ever liked us in the first place. Okay, we got 10,000 men now. So that's increased us by 5,000 men. She's still out and about. So let's go and declare war. I think let's go for the Bay of Claws. Peasant revolt against the Vale. Okay. Okay, he's ill right now. He's a formidable fighter, so we don't want to get in the way of him. Yeah, definitely don't want to get in the way of him. Don't want to meet him on the battlefield. But it's time for the invasion. Why can't I go? Harren the Black is an adult. One of the following must be true. Is either Lord or Liege factions have strength. 75%. Okay, so a faction... Ah, so the Liege Loyalist faction does not have 75%. There's only 43%. Well, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm reading that correct, yeah. Damn it. I'm guessing that's what it is, yeah. Okay, that kind of sucks. Okay, so we're going to have to wait and see then if we can get the faction up. How do I get people to go in the faction? I'll have to wait and see then. I'll have to do some nice things to get people to join my faction. God damn these people. God damn these people. Okay, going to Reaver. Maybe going on a Reaver might be the best choice. Just get people to like us a bit more. Let's have a quick look. Ransom prisoners. I still have prisoners, do I? Desmond, the peasant. Okay, just execute him. Just execute him. Who cares? Hasteen. Okay, someone from the Hedge Knights. Just execute him. No one cares. And this man, a Septon. Maybe we should ransom him. Or just let him go. Let's just let him go. Yeah, we don't need to kill him. We don't need to do anything with him. It's fine. But yeah, let's go on a Reven, I think. Yeah, I think it's the only way we're going to be able to do it. At the moment, the percentage is just too small. Okay, time for a Reven. Go on a Reven, get a prestige up. Okay, let's ask a small council. Small council, I ask you to join me once more. Harren Bracken's pimp. I don't know why his name keeps changing to different Brackens apparently, according to you guys in the chat. But yeah, where should we go first then for our Reven? Should we go to the disputed lands? They're ripe for pillage. Should we go to Northern Essos, the land of the Summer Sea, or Slaver's Bay? What does my small council think? I would say maybe, Slaver's Bay I'd probably go for if it was my choice, but we'll see what my small council thinks. Maybe they can change my mind. Apparently people are saying Summer Sea, do my duty. Slaver's Bay, disputed lands. What is dead may never die, but grows harder and stronger. Is it harder and stronger? For some reason that sounds wrong when I say it. A lot of Slaver's Bays there. Summer Seas as well. Slaver's Bay or Summer Sea it seems. Okay, then suddenly a lot of Slaver's Bay. Okay, Slaver's Bay it is. When the Slaver's Bay, all that gold, all those slaves. It can all be ours. Well, all mine. All mine. Maybe not ours, maybe mine. I think maybe that's how Harren thinks more of. But yeah. Introduce our friends. Hopefully they can be good friends. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more people into our faction. Maybe it's because I lost that prestige. Maybe they just don't like that. Good day, CW Ikin. I guess it's like, yeah, something Viking maybe? I don't know. The men are ready, the longships are prepared. Now we begin our journey across the narrow sea to pay the iron price. We pay the iron price, not the gold. Not some whore. My domain is too big. Okay. Rook's Rest. Why do I have Rook's Rest? I'll just give this to someone. No thanks, I'm fine. Let's give this to someone. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Give it to anyone. There we go. Perfect. Done. You want to be Theon's cock. Theon is not alive at this point, so I don't think that's a possibility right now. But yeah, and I'm not sure really what you do at that point. Basically, you just be, you know, I don't even know what they did. What did they do with it, I wonder? After a hard day's Reven and much drink, the Ironborn were in high spirits when Cullen Goodbrother challenged Vicon Greyjoy to a finger dance. It was a fine spectacle. They both artfully dodged and caught many an axe, and only sustained trifling injuries. All agreed it was a fine lark. Ah, like true Ironborn, yes. Ramsay ate it, apparently. How old am I? I am actually 24. But yeah, we need a whale engine. I'm sorry, there's no whales at the moment in this, but yeah. We'll attack. No one can stand against the Ironborn. Victory is ours. Prestige, gold, we have everything. Excellent. But yeah, this is set during Aegon's conquest, Gavin. But Aegon decided to go east, and then we just killed him. It's kind of sad, really. The Reven party had been roving the coast when a local patrol headed by Bakaz of Kalar attacked. Oh, Kalat, actually, that's a T. That's a T. We of course easily butchered these people, but the glory surely belongs to Donald Hoare, who bested Bakaz in single combat, swinging the battle in our favor. He now expects to be awarded. Excellent job, my son. Good for you, and he did not get hurt. Good job. Very well, give him some plunder. Yeah, we'll give him all the plunder he deserves. Good job, son. Maybe he's not too bad then. Can I give you a shout out, Gaming Mining? There you go. Is that a shout out? I'm not really sure what a shout out is. I'm guessing that's what a shout out is. I shout your name out. Hello, Hugo Lorenzo Espio. I guess that's it. But yeah. Janella is often involved in fights with other toddlers. My bastard daughter. That's good news. Good for her. She now gained wrath. You should always fight for what you want. She's an Ironborn. She's a true Ironborn. Hatch a dragon and name it Victoria. That would be really... I would like that. Faith for the 7 rebels. This could be a problem. Brother, please come and help me for once. We should be able to handle this. Okay, there we go. We should be able to handle this. Hopefully we can. Get everyone the Harren Hoare. Okay. I said, I've been saying before, my mouse at the moment is actually completely broken. As you can see, it doesn't always click. Basically, what happens is it sometimes just double clicks, which is very frustrating for me right now, especially when you're trying to play a game like this. I do apologize if it double clicks sometimes. I really need to get a new mouse. I don't know why I haven't got one yet, but yeah. Murder the Lannisters. Make them pay the iron price for their treason of the true Baratheon king. The Baratheon king is not even alive. The Baratheons are dead. The only Baratheon basically died. But yeah, we could probably take out these guys. Should be fine. He's obviously not going to join our war. Damn, my brother was a pretty good man of the Night's Watch, and we've been declared war upon. Of course we were. Of course, the Durrandons. As I said before, I knew they'd come to attack us, and she's pregnant. That son of a... That daughter of a... She's attacking. De jure war over Hayford. Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, it's only Hayford. I mean, I guess I could give it up. 30,000 men. Against your 3,000. Well, I do have a lot of money as well, though, so we could call upon... we could call upon... some mercenaries, I guess. That's a good point. Okay, let's get as many men as we can. We need to get everyone together. Let's get all these guys together, actually get them together. Maybe we can fight her? I don't know. I'm not sure if this is worth it. I think maybe we shouldn't attack. Maybe we should just give up. Because we need our men to attack. I'm going to ask my small council, my chat. What do you think is the best course of action here? Should we defend our lands against these Durrandon scum, but maybe possibly lose a lot of men, and thus maybe not affecting our reconquest of the other lands? Or should we just give it up so we have a lot of men so we can just reconquer the other lands? Because it's only a small amount of land. I would like to know what you guys think. Ryan apparently takes the position of general. No, Ryan, no. You must be appointed position as general. You must ask, sir. Maybe you did ask and I didn't see. I apologize, but I did not. Someone wants me to rename my kingdom to North Korea. I'm not going to do that. If I'm going to do it, I'd rather stick to roleplay names at least for a reason. But yeah. Just defend and white peace. That's a good point. I guess we could try to defend for a bit and see what happens. Maybe white peace. Crush them all. Kronk. People are saying defend. Kill everyone. Feed their testicles to the goats. That's a very diplomatic action there, David. I can see you're more of a thinker than a fighter. Joking. Of course, you're more of an action man, I guess. Janella. What should we do? What's she good at? She's only really good at those. Maybe learning then. Yeah, let's go for numbers. Dude, that cost me a lot of money just to get a bloody train. Jesus, I shouldn't have even done that. Apparently we're now ill, which is a great combination to have. She needs someone to educate her. Let's get someone good at stewardship. Okay, Brian, you're the genius. How about you educate her then? If you're so smart? And we can make him the Master of Coin. There you go, you're the Master of Coin. Congratulations. We'll call my brother in just for the de jure war. I know he's not going to join, but we might as well. He's been a good Lord Commander of the Night's Watch, not messing about in other people down the bottom. But yeah,